What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So listen, y'all probably gonna hate me after this video right here, but you know, every now and again we gotta hold the mirror up to our faces. So I'm doing this for me just as much as for you guys. All right, probably more so for me. All right, this is the 10 most harmful foods we keep eating. All right, so it's gonna be a bit of a reality check for myself to get back on track every now and again, because I'm the world's worst, bro. I tell you, late night eating, run and go get some wings, or you know what I mean, some wings and a beer, watch the game or something like that, fries, burgers, pizza. It's not good for me, bro. It's not good for me. You know what I mean? So every now and then I get to that out of control point, and I'm starting to feel myself get to that out of control point. So I gotta reel it back in. And this is that video that I gotta hold that mirror up to my face. So we're gonna check this out. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And I just wanna send a shout outs to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all for checking in and rocking with me, man, and seeing what I got going on. Appreciate that. And how could we go and not acknowledge the haters? So real quick, moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now run the likes up, baby. Make sure y'all run the likes up. Let's get to the video.
This diet is very scientific, sir.
This is our breakfast.
It's actually more than you realize.
With conflicting
That's how I feel when we go on, Queen put us on one of these diets or something like that. That's how I feel, bro. I feel like I'm only eating like the little trinkets, the little small little things. I'm always hungry. I'm always starving.
Advertisements, millions of products, and constantly changing health science, navigating the world of healthy eating and dieting can be extremely difficult. In order to help cross off some of the foods that should be avoided, here is a list of the 10 most harmful foods people keep eating.
Chicken isn't vegan?
Soup cans.
Stop that soup!
Typically, the best type of soup to make when feeling sick is also going to be the easiest. Powdered soups are a good option, but the fastest and arguably the tastiest way to enjoy a hot bowl of soup is heated up on the stove out of the can.
Now, this one is gonna be rough for me. Why? Because I grew up on soup, man. Campbell's chicken noodle soup, bro. Grew up on that. Heat it up, stove, microwave, come in. My great aunt, she used to keep me, God bless rest her soul. She used to keep me, man. I stayed with her. Come in from outside playing. Campbell's chicken noodle soup, beefaroni, SpaghettiOs, what was the other one? I can't think of that one. But yeah, man, all that stuff made by Campbell's and stuff like that, man. Raviolis, all that kind of stuff, man. Or whatever it was, whoever it was made by, I can't remember if Campbell's was the brand or whoever was the brand. But yeah, man, all that stuff in the can used to be the go-to, man. It was quick, it was easy, and it was cheap. Coming from a family, we ain't have a whole lot of money, so that was our go-to, man.
Unfortunately, this soup that is supposed to help people feel their best may actually be one of the worst foods someone can eat. What's the culprit ingredient in these seemingly simple soups?
Sodium.
Salt. While these
Same thing.
meals are typically filled with flavor, that taste typically derives from huge quantities of sodium. Although reduced sodium options are available, they too are still typically high in salt content. There is evidence the sodium content may help gain energy during times of illness. However, it should be avoided on a regular basis, as it can lead to potentially serious health issues later in life. The good news is, soup is one of the absolute easiest recipes to create at home. Thousands of recipes can be found and recreated with just the click of a button and a good stock.
Here's your soup.
Chicken
Yes.
with the little stars?
White bread.
One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
There's nothing that beats a sandwich made with white bread. That soft, fluffy bread wrapped around melty cheese or peanut butter is hard to beat.
What you talking about, bro? A good grilled cheese, huh? That's what you use some bread for. A good sandwich. I call them sandwiches. I know it's sandwich, but I say the good sandwich. Get your good sandwich. I grew up on bologna. Now a lot of days before I got to, and I backed away from a lot of the bread, but when I go to like Subway and stuff like that, I try to get like the spinach wrap. That's been my go-to now. And I know somebody gonna hop in the comments and say, yo, L, the spinach wraps is garbage too, man. They have such and such. Give me a break. I'm trying to step down and do this thing accordingly, bro. You know, you can't just wipe something out. You gotta like progressively go down away from it. So I've been using the spinach wraps to eat, but bologna, grilled cheese sandwiches, man. I go to New Jersey. I gotta get bread to eat a good hot dog. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. What else? French toast in the morning. That's my issue right there. French toast. My kid knows how to cook French toast and he does it really well. So every now and then, we might catch French toast maybe once a week, twice a week, or something like that. So I know I got to do better in that area. Definitely.
Fortunately, as with the other members of this list, the negative health consequences of white bread make it a food that should be left out of the diet as often as possible. The issues with white bread is focused around the process of production. In order to increase that smooth, delicious taste of white bread, bran and germ are separated and discarded, leaving only the soft, bleached endosperm. This is then processed into the fluffy white bread that so many love. Unfortunately, what makes whole wheat bread incredibly healthy is the fiber involved within. When the bran and germ are removed, the bread almost immediately becomes stripped of important nutrients that the body needs. The white bread, although a delicious treat, converts quickly into sugars.
Excuse me, but this has powdered sugar on it, and I ordered no sugar.
This additional sugar is what can cause such negative health side effects from white bread. When such unhealthy food is being eaten at any mealtime, and sometimes more than once a day, the body is likely to suffer.
No, why would I get fat?
Bread makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat?
Canned tuna.
Coming up against a full-grown 800-pound tuna?
Now, canned tuna, y'all can leave me out of this. I never ate canned tuna.
With his 20 or 30 friends? You lose that battle.
Packed full of protein and vitamins from the most pure form, tuna salads, tuna melts, and tuna with crackers have remained perfect lunch meals for decades. Unfortunately, tuna's a long-time track record for healthy eating has been tarnished in recent years, and there is one major culprit: mercury.
I've been hideous. I know that.
Mercury levels in the oceans have been rising steadily because of pollution. The oceans have suffered due to industrial production.
So my tuna rolls that I eat, y'all just ruined the. So what can I eat? Like, it's getting to the point where, bro, you can't eat nothing, man. This is getting ridiculous, bro. Now I'm starting to get mad. I figured I was gonna go through a range of emotions through this video. Right now I'm at the emotion of anger.
Production, and mercury is just one of the negative effects. As mercury makes its way up the food chain, when smaller fish are eaten by bigger ones, its toxicity increases. By the time that mercury reaches the tuna for human consumption, the mercury levels are astronomically high and can have serious negative health effects for the consumer. This can be particularly damaging to expectant mothers, where the mercury travels again, being passed from mother to baby and growing increasingly toxic once again. Although in small doses, the mother can handle the mercury, a delicate fetus is highly at risk. High mercury rates are linked to high rates of depression, anxiety.
Bro, do y'all know how much I love a tuna roll from a Japanese restaurant, man? Do you know, bro? My levels of mercury gotta get checked now. How do I go about getting my mercury checked? I gotta get that checked.
Anxiety, heart and brain disease. Unfortunately, a once amazing healthy food now has to be carefully considered before consumed.
That's impossible. It's a mistake.
Diet soda.
How many calories? 0. 0. 0.
The tasty syrup of classic soda brands is well known to be high in sugar. Sweet, sugary liquid is a craving innate not only in human nature, but in a great deal of the animal kingdom. Although many fight hard to stay away from it, the sugar in soda is a natural process of addiction.
Sweeter, bolder, better.
As we began to become more knowledgeable regarding the effects of foods on the body over the last 100 years, the most popular and sometimes century-old brands of soda were realizing that their beverages may not be the best product for a consumer attempting to cut sugar. In the 1980s and 90s, this problem was solved with the introduction of diet soda options. While the soda is able to advertise 0 calories and 0 sugar by removing the sugar from the recipe, this step also removes the flavor. In order to regain that flavor flavor, artificial sweeteners like aspartame are added. What makes diet soda so unhealthy are these artificial sweeteners. To begin, the negative side effects associated with these sweeteners are displayed in extremely high numbers. Multiple studies have linked diet soda consumption with an increased risk of diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and more. Many people believed that they are making a healthy choice when switching from regular to diet soda.
And see, that's where they get you. The commercials and everything make you feel like you're choosing the right thing. And it says the diet and all of this type of stuff. That's where they get you. Branding, marketing, all that type of stuff like that, man. You know, so it ain't just on us, but it is on us because it's ultimately our decision to choose it. But they be making it so enticing with the branding and stuff and telling you that it's healthier for you. It's wrong, man.
But don't let the name fool you. Diet sodas may have no sugar, but that does not mean that they are now good for you.
You're right.
Potato chips.
Okay, everybody, brace yourselves. Hi, my name is L, and I have a potato chip addiction. My drug of potato chip of choice is Lay's potato chips that come in the yellow bag and salt and vinegar potato chips as well. I'll be honest with you guys. I have such a severe addiction that just before I started this video, I was debating running to the store and grabbing some potato chips. That's all for my sharing today.
Gentlemen?
One of the most obvious contenders of harmful foods that people continue to eat, potato chips are one of the fattiest, saltiest, and least nutritious foods that one can consume. The high-fat food has long been considered one of the least healthy foods. The term couch potato has been created in regards to both the lack of nutrients that the potato presents the modern-day diet and also the lazy lifestyle that potato chips entail. There's just about no easier food to eat than a bag of chips. Simply open and enjoy. However, this ease of access is very dangerous when one considers the health deficits. The addictive nature of potato chips makes them such a delicious snack, but also makes it one of the most dangerous. Finishing an entire cake is tough.
You wanted cake, you got cake.
But finishing a bag of chips can be done in a single sitting.
Oh, definitely. Easy, easy. That's easy money. What? Finish a whole bag, big bag of chips? Nothing like it, bro. Nothing to it.
Serving sizes as displayed on the bag rarely are considered, and even more rarely satisfy the hunger of the consumer, as the empty calories of potato chips are unlikely to ever fill the stomach. This causes customers to continually finish bags long before expected, and more often than not, entirely solo. Although a handful of chips is great at a party, if trying to really fill themselves, avoiding a high-calorie snack as light as air that offers little in terms of nutritional reward is a good place to start. It's important to remember that even healthy potato chips are still less healthy than a whole food option. Be cautious and read the packaging.
You sure you don't want to just give her some chips?
No, we're not giving her chips. We're just gonna eat.
Non-maple syrup.
You like sugar, huh?
Is there sugar and syrup?
Again, back to my French toast. Gotta have syrup.
While something could be said for the antioxidants and nutrients found within maple syrup, the same cannot be said for artificially flavored pancake syrup. While pancake syrup may deliver a sweet and sticky topping for many breakfast foods such as waffles, French toast, and pancakes, it offers basically nothing in terms of nutritional value, as it is practically a bottle of sugar.
Give me sugar.
Getting maple syrup is an incredibly expensive and time-consuming process. For this reason, most pancake syrups on grocery store shelves contain little to no actual maple. Instead, sugars and corn syrups are used with flavorings to create a similar product. Maple syrup, although also incredibly high in sugar, does offer up some positive side effects if it is used as a sweetener, when compared to traditional white sugar. Unfortunately, many pancake syrups base their recipes off of white sugars, removing any possibility for nutritional gain. It's important to recognize the difference if one is seriously considering the health implications. An easy way to tell the difference is by price and appearance. Pure maple syrup is typically much more expensive than pancake syrups. Another trick is that pure syrup often comes in glass bottles in comparison to the plastic ones of the mass-produced pancake syrups. Either way, with an ingredient this sweet, try to stick to the purest form possible and remember to keep it as a breakfast treat, not a breakfast staple.
Donkey! Don't eat that!
Oh, man, good waffle, some good French toast, and the Bro, does anybody else feel like they're getting fatter watching this video, man? And I am extremely hungry now watching this. You know what I mean? So after this video is over with, you know, I'm gonna knock down that Chinese food I got over there. But I'm gonna really hone in on getting to it, getting right. All right? Just gotta be honest. It smells so good too.
Margarine.
This tastes like saddle soap.
One of the odd things about margarine being on this list is that it is based off of a healthy eating platform. Advertisements for years have displayed that margarine is equal and similar in taste to butter, all while offering fewer health deficits. People typically use margarine while trying to follow healthy eating habits. But as research increases, it appears that margarine may be doing more harm than good.
Is this a joke?
The reason for such a confusing reputation? Although many of these margarine brands aim to increase cardiac health, in reality, the trans fats involved are absolutely detrimental to a healthy diet. These artificial trans fats are known to immediately contribute to some of the worst types of heart disease on the planet. This has been proven through multitudes of studies comparing the benefits and costs between butter and margarine. In reality, both butter and margarine are also extremely high-calorie foods, meaning that adding either to a dish is able to reduce the overall nutritional value. Margarine is a great cooking ingredient, but olive oil and butter both offer up more pure alternatives of fat.
Let me say this. Is there anything better than butter?
So,
and that's how it gets you, bro. It gets you both ways. You cook with it and you apply it to certain food. Might put it in my grits or might put it on the corn on the cob. Get it right before I put salt and pepper on there. They getting us, bro. They getting me. I know what I need to do. It's just doing it. It's just the issue.
Perhaps if possible, just avoid adding the tasty spread to breakfast toast and opt for some peanut butter, cheese, or tomatoes instead, where the calories are worth the cost. Energy drinks.
Online, right? Tantrum!
The power of energy drinks is mind-boggling. To be taken from such a mental and physical low to such a high level of energy with just one beverage is incredible. It can be one of the quickest ways for an energy boost. As many may assume, the power that stems from energy drinks is derived from caffeine. Although this is a normal compound that appears in sodas and coffees, the levels in which energy drinks incorporate caffeine means that it can have upwards of 5 times the caffeine levels of a regular serving of soda. An energy drink every so often is unlikely to cause long-term damage, but consumed without caution and in excess, it can cause unwanted side effects. Even though it directly states on the bottle not to consume with alcohol and how they are not intended for children, it seems that young adults, particularly party
Okay, so I guess I got another confession to make. Hi everyone, my name is El. I'm not really a big, energy drink person, but I did just hear them say not to consume with alcohol. Different things. I was a fan of Jägermeisters at one point in time. So the Red Bull is an ingredient in that. So yeah, that's my story.
Drinkers often are extremely dangerous with energy drinks. Not following the rules with energy drinks or consuming them in mass quantities can lead to serious health problems. Maybe stay away from these powerful elixirs and stick to something a little more natural for the morning boost instead, while saving these for the absolute most dire of exhaustive situations.
It's corn syrup, caffeine, and water, and a cool label. That's all it is. Try it.
Fruit juice.
Hey, you want this?
Sure, I'll drink anything.
A glass of orange juice is one of the most common items on any breakfast table, and although it seems like a healthy addition, fruit juices are one of the most harmful things that can be put into the body. This may seem incredibly surprising to many people. How could fruit possibly be unhealthy? Unfortunately, the sad fact is that the process that turns fruit, a highly sugary food, into juice practically ruins any redeeming nutritional qualities.
Well, then why they didn't make water taste better? Somebody please explain that to me. I know y'all see me drinking a bottle of water. A lot of times that I've been working on that bottle for a long time. Why didn't they make water? I gotta do better, bro. I gotta do better, but it's rough.
Fiber is one of fruit's best qualities, and the process of juicing fruit often involves removing the pulp entirely, saves certain orange juices and more expensive juice options. What is left is extremely sugary juice that is often mixed with additional sugars and preservatives. In the end, many juices are no better than a can of soda.
I was so scared, sour juice came out my front tail.
The good
See, and I came from a house where we grew up on Kool-Aid. So two packs of Kool-Aid, ton of sugar, and some water. That was our drink. So to say now that I don't drink Kool-Aid at all, and I drink more so a little bit of water with a lot of like organic or 100% juice or stuff like that, I gotta cut out the ones that have the artificial flavors in them. That's the ones.
Good news is that limiting juice intake and making healthy juice choices still allows for juice to remain in a nutritious diet. Cranberry, red grape, and pomegranate are a few of the juices that provide enough nutrients to offset the sugar intake. And for all those morning orange juice fans, the good news is that a small glass of OJ is definitely worth the sugar for the vitamin C return. Juice can still be a healthy treat, just avoid anything that says cocktail or does not offer up a truly nutritional trade-off.
Come on, seriously.
Deli meats.
You've got to get out of here.
Cold cut fans, but
yeah, this is to be expected. But I just talked about Subway. You know what I mean? Yeah, that sucks. This is gonna suck again.
where the lunch meat that is being used to fill lunch boxes and afternoon picnics may not be as safe as we once thought. In fact, it may be something that humans should avoid consuming altogether. What may come as a shock to many is that many processed meats, including various deli meats, are currently listed as a Class 1 carcinogen. This means that it is highly associated with increased cancer risks and has been proven through many studies. It means that eating processed meat has been directly linked to an increase in cancer potential. People may argue that everything causes cancer in the 21st century, but when there is this much solid evidence, as in the case of deli meats, it may be advisable to remove it from thousands of children's and adults' daily lunches. Meat in general is a meal option that should be carefully considered before consumption, as more information is learned regarding its effects on the body. But cold cuts are particularly harmful and should be avoided in general. Unfortunately for all the campers and baseball game lovers out there, this means hot dogs too.
Hey, hot dog guy, can I get 6 hot dogs down here, please? Right away.
Go ahead and tap on one of our other great videos. Hit that subscribe button.
Telling you, man, going to the square in New Jersey, bro, and get one of those boulevard dogs, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. So that's what I cut hot dogs down to anyway. That'll be the only time I get them if I travel back home to get a boulevard dog. Other than that, I stay away from them. Now, the bacon, on the other hand, I gotta make I think I gotta call a family meeting in this house because we're some bacon lovers, bro. You know, we bumped it down to the beef bacon, but still carcinogenic, or what is it? Cancer causing. Yeah, that's tough for us to hear, especially with cancer being so crazy on both of me and Queen's side of the family. So listen, bro, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not just holding up the mirror to y'all, I'm holding up the mirror to me, mainly me, bro, and I gotta do better, man. Just finish, as soon as I finish that Chinese food over there, but I gotta do better, bro. You know, and I try to do better, do good throughout the year. It's just certain times that I feel myself getting a little bit out of control, and I feel like I'm getting close to that time, so I need to back it back down. You know, the late night eatings, the late night runs to food, you know, sometimes you don't feel like you've been working so much, you don't feel like cooking, you order out. That's when you start sliding down that slippery slope, you know what I mean? Some good wings, like I told y'all, some good pizza, burgers, all kind of different things, man. You know that stuff is bad for you. I don't know, I stay away from the dairy a lot. But the other day we had milkshakes. So I gotta do better, man. So y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know how this video made you feel, if it helped you out, if it didn't help you out, if it made you mad, if you want to cuss me out, all that type of stuff. Put it in the comment section, man. Ain't gonna bother me. It is what it is. It's your boy L. Till the next reaction, I'm gone. Peace. Y'all stay silent. Hey.